How are you
Welcome,
today?
everyone. I'm good. What about you,
I'm
Guy?
definitely good. I'm just moving to Sicily right now for summertime, so everything is fine, everything is perfect. We got about 30 degrees outside, the sun is
Oh,
shining,
lucky you. Yeah.
sun is shining, and everything is fine. I mean, the only thing you can hear from my headphones or probably from my microphone is some
hmm
seagulls outside and some
Yeah.
some exactly, but everything
Go
works
there when you
fine.
feel recorder.
I will,
You
I
have to
will,
record that.
I will. Trust me, I'm gonna make a track with seagulls and a seaside, but this is another project that I won't tell you anything. That's another
Yay!
thing.
Love those. Love those, man.
So we got two
So,
questions. First of all, thanks for everything said the last weekend because we sent you were keeping sending a lot of questions. I grouped two about the same topic. And we got two different questions about the movies and soundtracks together. The first one,
wow.
okay, the first one is: do you like TV movie series? And this question is from Paula from the Netherlands. Thank you, Paula, for that. So you first, man. Do you want to answer first?
Yes, we love series,
Of
and
course.
I like whatever is. I found myself really passionate about Scandic series in general,
Yeah, me too, me too.
and also British series.
Okay.
I was a big fan of Broadchurch because it
Oh,
brought up a lot of bad things. And recently, I discovered Bron, which is
okay.
the bridge, the Swedish series taking place in both well, Malmö and Copenhagen,
Okay, okay.
and it was really awesome. I just ate all four seasons up in like 2 weeks or something, while
Really?
working out. Yeah, each night while working out on my bike and doing some exercise. So I really love whatever is film noir, and
Mm-hmm.
especially in the context of series, and also
Okay.
yeah, watch a lot of other series just like the all of you, because it's it's part of our lives. When you're
Yeah.
on a lockdown, you have nothing else to do
Yeah,
sometimes, you
of
know.
course, definitely.
I definitely recommend also Tales from the Loop. That's a series that's available
Netflix?
on Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon
Amazon
Prime.
Prime,
Okay.
and it's really amazing.
Is that?
And I'm now about to discover the season 4 of 13 Reasons Why, which is
Okay.
another one of my favorite series.
I love
And
it
I'm really
too.
looking forward to Dark season 3 at the end of this month. It's gonna be
At,
awesome. Do you know
oh,
Dark, the
yeah,
German series?
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god!
It's so amazing. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I
What about
think,
you?
yeah, I think I'm a little bit more commercial and maybe old. I was a big fan. I'm still a big fan of probably one of the most prolific TV series ever, which is Law and Order,
Love and Order, yeah.
which is absolutely amazing. I loved the first episode. Still loving it. I think
hmm
Olivia Benson is one of my favorite character ever
Yeah, she's
because
awesome
she's
indeed.
exactly because she's strong and she's so human at the same time.
S- So what's your favorite? The original or SVU? Because you
Uh,
have to
I think
special
the
victims
origin,
unit,
yeah, yeah,
or
both. I think special victim is something like more touching, actually, to me. So I gotta say
mm-hmm.
the special victim is has a really good spot in my heart because I think I never missed any episode of special victim unit.
Okay.
So definitely, I'm so in love with it. At the same time, I gotta say that the whole project and the unbelievable soundtrack, which is always incredible in the whole TV series, is something that really changed my way to see I gotta say the TV series in general because I always take care of the soundtrack in the TV movie, which is sometimes is really subtle and at the same time, sometimes it increases the mood. It's really important. If you ever, if you never had a would you say a cure about it, just take care of that because it's really it's really good. So
Yeah.
if you got some minutes to spend on something which is kind of different, just listen to the
Well,
yeah
the
the
music and
soundtrack.
everything. Well,
Yeah, this is
yeah, yeah,
crazy.
there is something you need to that everyone needs to know about Law and Order and TV series in general. The
Yeah,
music gets done like in the as a very last step, and they
I
don't
mean,
have any time. They have to
yeah,
produce like hours of music in just 3 days.
yeah,
And this is where the magic happens once again. And this
yeah.
is why some of the teams found in a series like, yeah, Law and Order, but also X Files back in the day were just
Of course.
awesome
Oh, yeah, of
because
course.
they were done in pretty much no time, and you know
Yeah.
you really had to churn them out.
I
So
think that yeah, it's absolutely and right now, even though I am a musician, I'm a music lover, just I gotta say that X Files wasn't the good TV series without that soundtrack. I mean, I still remember the soundtrack. Sorry, I got my dog right here that's leaving me. What is that?
yeah.
Okay, sorry. But the TV theme, the soundtrack was absolutely nuts. Was absolutely massive, and still loving it because it's something from another world. So
If you remember that episode,
those are the
speaking
two.
of X
Of course, I
Files,
can mention Stranger
yeah.
Things. Of course, I was a big fan of the first series. Not that good. The second, to me, actually, but this is all in my perception. The third series is really good as well. What do you think? Do you like? Have you ever been in that loop of Stranger Things? We got some problems in connecting now. Are you still there? Okay, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Looks like
sorry,
we had a
sorry.
connection issue, so
Yeah, of
happens.
course. Sorry, guys. I mean, I have an amazing sea out there, but the internet connection is really crappy. So sorry about that. It happens. Sorry. The second question that we have, are you still okay? The second question we are facing now is, which are your favorite movie soundtracks ever? Okay, this is a very nice question, set.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
just pick
there are
two.
so many to mention.
Wow.
Harry
Okay.
Gregson Williams for The Martian. It really touched me because it was delicate and accessible at the same time. It's something you don't do every single day. As a, I mean, as a soundtrack composer, this kind of balance is really hard to achieve.
Okay.
Space of course helps a lot of musicians, but when you hear the final soundtrack, I think
Love
it's
it.
absolutely mind blowing. And also another one that I like so much is
Crazy.
the
I was
one that
telling you the
Janky
same
Excel
thing.
did for
Yeah. Can I trust it? I would say
Divergent.
pretty much
That's
anything
my
from Janky
favorite.
Excel, which is I love it because he has this the power of reconnecting myself to the analog vintage world to something which is really high tech or sci-fi or something from another world as well. So exactly, Janky Excel is one of my favorite. Yeah.
Well, when it comes to movies, these are my two favorite. because it really touched me, and they did something special, especially when you hear the final version. But now there is also a documentary that Tom scored for Red Bull, which is called Distance Between Dreams, which is a surfing thing, and you have to listen to the music. It's gonna send you to the other side. I never heard about it. It's really wow. Yeah, it's that good. Oh man, go check out Distance Between Dreams. You have to hear that. I have the vinyl here, I believe.
Okay, you're gonna pick the vinyl somewhere.
Your favorite movie soundtracks, and let me have a look here.
Sure.
Yeah, somewhere.
So I will go with see pretty much anything that Janky Excel done. And the same thing for Ennio Morricone, which probably you know it from many soundtracks.
Ennio Morricone.
Many jams. I think many beautiful. I don't know. Probably Tea in the Sahara.
Which one?
Or The Untouchables as well. Or yes. I mean pretty much anything he touches from the spaghetti westerns as well. I mean, it's something from another world. He has always the skill to build a word with some notes, which is totally perfect, which is totally match what you're seeing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really in the background, but it's always there, keeping you for the entire movie. It's something unbelievable. I mean, Ennio Morricone. Yeah.
Speaking of Ennio Morricone, there is one soundtrack that I absolutely adore from this guy. It's for a French movie.
Okay.
The Professional.
No, I don't know.
It's not everyone knows this thing, but it's just. What he did there was really. There are two or three teams basically, but they are so catchy, and so well done that it's an unforgettable moment of my youth. I discovered the movie, which is very 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 dark. By the way, it's about a guy who sends a cop who actually a secret agent who gets sent to prison in Africa, tortured and everything. Because he was given away by his own country, and he comes back to France and wants to retaliate.
Wow!
And this is what it's all about. And you have to see this movie. But the soundtrack is just.
There is another soundtrack which I want to mention, which is always from Ennio Morricone. It's really old. And I think I can advise this not to young people actually, because I think the movie is really slow, and it has a very important meaning for me as an Italian, as a Sicilian guy, which moved to another country. The movie is called Nuovo Cinema Paradiso. You can Google it, Nuovo Cinema. Maybe you know it. And the soundtrack, the main theme is food for your soul. It's something I can describe it by words. It's a really simple melody, but trust me, it can touch you there. So there's a big advice from me. It's definitely one of my favorites. With another one is called Mediterraneo. Maybe you know the movie. It's an Italian movie back in the days from '91. It's an amazing soundtrack as well. Yeah. So, just to mention,
but I heard about those. I heard
much
about
anything
those.
That Bill Conti touched back in the days in the 80s or 90s. You know, I mean, I'm not just talking about the Rocky soundtracks or many 80s movies. I'm really connected with the kind of movies actually right now, because I'm discovering a lot of 80s movies which are not famous at all, but they are really good. And probably I will send you some new titles to see, or some. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, very good idea.
Yeah.
And please, Guy, we should post our favorite links.
I will.
In the comments below and everything.
I will do.
if possible. So that people can just go check
promise
them
you I will
out
do.
if they don't
I will
know
do. I will do.
these movies.
Together
I will
in the
post a few
live
of them.
chat on Facebook
Yeah,
tomorrow,
good.
or maybe in the YouTube as well. I will do it. Promise you. Good.
So
I will.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Speaking of movies, well, you know that
I know.
I've had this passion for
And you are
scoring
so good,
to
man.
picture for quite a few years now,
Yeah.
and thank you. Well, it's just amazing that my dream has come true as I'm
Wow.
scoring my very first long movie. It's gonna be something a bit special, and that's the first one. So it's not
We
gonna
are
be
pretty sure
perfect,
about that.
but it's gonna be cool, and we'll
Can you
chat
tell us
about
the
it
name of the
in the
movie?
future, I'm sure. But so. It's called Denard,
Okay,
Denard, which
okay.
is actually the name of the hero in the movie, and yeah, actually, I asked
We
you,
can wait
I
to
asked you
see and to
to
hear.
help me out with that one,
We
and
can
we
wait
are
to
still. Yeah, but you're gonna help me out with that one, man,
But
because we're
it's a
gonna work on this
secret.
together. Remember?
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. I heard
It's
some clues about it, and it's something, you know. I mean, I'm very lucky to work like people like Laurent, because it's a huge source of inspiration. Trust me. I think I'll never get tired to say, and I never get enough to saying it, because I'm learning too much, more than I can even imagine in my life. And at the same time, it's so challenging because, oh, don't even say
same here,
it.
man.
Don't even say it. Okay, forget
Same
about
here.
it. So, thank you. So, time to go. Exactly?
Thank you, everyone. It's a shorter one this week because we have busy schedules and
Exactly.
you have a lot to finish yourself, I believe. And but please
Yes.
send your questions in the comments below. That would be
See
lovely.
you.
And see you next time, same place on your favorite pages. Our page, Talking Studio Heads on
Of
YouTube,
course.
but also your page, Gai Barone, on Facebook,
Of
and also
course.
my page, Airway fan page on Facebook.
See you next week, guys.
And see you next week for
There
another
you
episode
go.
of
Ciao.
Talking
Thank
Studio
you.
Heads.
Ciao.
Bye!